Welcome back to Massive Chalice. This will be episode 2 of our playthrough. So we are 14 years into this 300-year game, and last time we were here, we are, I think, in the process. No, we've got our 2 keeps. We've got House Quark, who are training trick shots up here, and House Turtle, who are training caberjacks. And we just put that house into play. So we need to do a new research project at the Citadel. And the question is, do we do another keep, or do we build a Sagewrights Guild? I think we'll do the Sagewrights Guild. A Sagewrights Guild can hasten the time required to complete research. All it requires are heroes willing to retire from battle and take up the White Sigil. The cost for building guilds increases with each construction. So we're going to put that somewhere relatively safe, actually. So eventually all heroes die in this game. That's probably the main difference to XCOM, where you're keeping the same team alive, hopefully. Bobbins Mark III. Whereas in this, you're trying to keep the houses, the bloodlines alive, because if you can marry well and breed the most successful of your soldiers, then you can get more and more powerful troops. And any that are duffs, or you don't want to do that to, the Sagewrights Guild can be a place where if somebody is very has good stats but they're completely infertile, for example, they can go in there because they're stripped of their houses, they don't marry or anything like that, but you can still use them for speeding up your research. So as things stand currently, we've just got one corruption mark up in this part, which I can't remember what it's called. So what's it called? It's called House Quark now because something's built there. So let's move the storyline on.
Summon the heroes.
It's that time again.
And we have a cadence attack, so if we defend that one, it ruptures and seeds. A newborn baby boy is our reward, and this one we get a 20-year-old alchemist. I'm going to go for this one just because it's actually on our land where our keep is, and I don't want to lose a keep too early. Right, so slightly aging troops here. So we are going to perhaps take another alchemist with us. See, he's going to be somebody that we're not going to... he's sickly, clumsy and puny. Whereas Quinn Shannon, nearsighted but has good strength. Improves stats when all allies are nearby. Right, we're going to take them in. So we've got 2 alchemists, 2 caberjacks. We've got another hunter we could take in. We could take this hunter. Clumsy and slow. Or do we take the amusingly named Myrtle Bummer. Yeah, let's take Myrtle into battle. Right, let's deploy. Let's see what mission. This is number 3 we've done, I think.
It's a fine day for battle, all things considered.
Every day is a fine.
Okay, let's see if we can get this guy down early. Right. We've got 76% chance of hitting him. 72 with him, that seems a bit weird. Higher chance, but we can at least take this one out. Excellent. Right, them up. Super. Let's move our Caperjack, because they've got a little bit higher health. Where's our other one? Let's move him round here as well. Depending on which side these people decide to go. Can I get a flask that far? No. They'd need to be a lot closer. So we'll end their turn there. And we're going to keep them back a little bit because they've got that little bit lower health than the other troops. Let's see what the seed does. Hopefully he can't move quite as far. Excellent. Right, so first job, let's get Flask in. Oh no! That was a poor shot. Maybe we shouldn't throw flasks when our troops are stood right on top of them. That was a bit of an error. Right, we've got to try and carry them for the entirety of the mission now. Right, that's better. You don't deserve to level up, we just did our other guy some serious damage. Right. Salty Cat. Can we do a knockback to get them out of the way, please? Excellent. Right. Shall we explore this way over the bridge? Or I think actually what we're going to do is head this direction. As that bridge seems to be a little bit of a bottleneck. Wish I had some way of healing some of my doesn't look like there's anything to see this way anyway. Let's just double check, and then we can always head back. Yeah. Looks like we are going across this here bridge. Even if it means going through the acid. And he's drunk, apparently. Uh-oh. Right. You with the wonky flask throwing. Try and do 13 damage here. Thank you. The only problem we're now going to have is trying to get across this particular piece of land. It's just going to be covered in bloody acid. Right, run back this way. Troopers. I'm going to take damage in all of these places. Right. 10 to 13 damage, 81%. Even though we need to get some good hits in. Right. You're going to be a bit vulnerable over here to start with, but it might be a case of we're running backwards for a bit. This is why I like having more hunters with me and less melee troops. Right, you're going to have to wait there for a minute. Oh, it's been getting through to us though. Right, first thing. Free that flag. Then if we find our hunter, what's our chance of killing him? So much acid everywhere. Let's move him out of harm's way. A flask first. Fingers crossed. I don't think we could get anything to help there. Other than move this trooper over here, move this other caberjack in, sprint over there in a bit. Even charging, I can't get far enough over with my alchemist just stood there. Yeah, thought as much. It's only 2 health. Right, let's go over here and try not to gain any more attention. And charge our caberjack through. Right, let's move 1 step to the left. And charge him through as well. He can't quite do it, but he's got 18 health. We'll just take the damage hit there. You might just have to stay here because you haven't got enough health to do anything with. Because you're just going to corrode and die. Okay, let's knock him back. Another laps. Move him around the corner here. Can I get this guy over? Again, he's going to take some acid damage from the laps. He's going to take one damage just from... I'm going to leave him there. Because it's not always one damage, sometimes it's two. We need to try and kill him where he is. So let's use the thrown flask. In fact, let's move our caber jack out of the way a bit first. Because I don't want to have to... I can use the free one. Great. And then his actual flask. We should just be able to get around that acid pool without too much difficulty. Uh-oh. He's going to rupture on me. No, he's not. Amazing. Right. Hopefully that stunned him. Excellent. And if we do the same thing with this guy... As long as he doesn't miss, which he hasn't, we can push him back out of the way. Right. You just hold the fort. You don't have the most busted amount of health in the world, so let's move you forward instead. There's another lapse over there and a seed. It's not a lapse, it's a rupture. Obscured. I can still see you hiding behind that green reed. Right, both their knockbacks have been used. So let's go with the 72% throat. He's out of flasks apparently. I'd forgotten that that was a thing. Right. What do we do here? So I'm going to have to hit him. Or do I run through and hit this guy? That's what I'm going to do. He's got enough health to get away with that. And you're going to do the same for this guy.
Advice is paying off.
Your advice?
And then can you get round to do damage to the seed? And hopefully this ends the mission and we don't take acid damage.
Okay. Since you and your heroes did so well here, I'll try and make sure their ride home is more pleasant and less vomit-inducing.
They've earned it.
The Jack gets motion. So he had charge. So we can have rebound. Armor knocks back melee attackers and provides bonus protection. Or each damage turns up. The Caber Jacks don't get a lot of protection, so rebound. Only one. So let's head back the map. So a couple of corruption spots there. Bob Spraden, a level 1 alchemist, has joined your role. Thanks, Bob. Welcome to the team. So Sagewrights nearly done. And built this combat for their precision research. Right, and if I remember rightly, you induct up to 3. So these are currently in my vanguard. So what I need to look at is who I want to put into being a Sagewright. Now intuition, the ones with the most intuition make the best Sagewrights basically, so looks like I'm not really using him. And his fertility will be dropping, so we'll definitely put him in. Induction into the Sagewrights Guild is an honour and commitment of the highest order. A Sagewright must break ties with family, house and relics. Only death may escort a Sagewright from study. Are you sure you wish to induct Matteo Duran into the Sagewrights Guild? Yes, I am.
First of many, I hope. The thrills of battle are a hard thing to leave, but I always found the thrills of inquiry and invention to be worthy substitutes.
Just don't get carried away with appointments. Sagewrights can never return to battle. And last I checked, we still need heroes to win this war.
And we're also going to put Alex Yager in there. So we've got a 14% increase in our research currently. We're going to build... So what's a crucible? Within a crucible, the hero promoted to be the boost the experience of our trainees. Trainees better. But we need just more troops that have another keep. And I'm going to build it on another edge piece. Training XP for that area. Local keep has increased fertility. And what's the top one? Caber Jacks have more strength. Let's go for training XP. Well, we haven't got a crucible yet, so let's go for increased fertility.
Couldn't have... Yeah, I'm not the right one to do this.
Good enough.
And we've had a death. So we need to marry Nixie Quark to continue the bloodline. So she's a hunter. So we've got alchemists. Alchemists. I've got any other hunter families currently? So do we go for trick shots with our new alchemist, Mr. Spraden even, or yeah, that seems like the sensible thing to do. Let's feed the skinny lad to the 50-year-old queen. Done. Looks like just had a kid as well. How sad.
I remember the day I finished my training and set off for the capital. There was a lot of crying. Mostly from the kids I crushed during my advanced gouging final. What a day that was.
It always arrives faster than one expects.
Graduation Day. When heroes come of age, they are transferred to the capital for active duty. They can be sent to fight the Cadence on tactical missions, or assigned to be Regents, Partners, Sagewrights, or Standards. So, Irina Turtle. Increased sight range. Wily, stalwart. A little bit cocky. And she has charge unlocked to standard. So on this one we have House Quark, House Turtle. Oh, we've got an empty keep here. Let's just do it by fertility. They're in my vanguard. Really don't want to be training them up just yet. So in this one we've got caberjacks, and this one we've got trick shots. So let's find some way of doing something that's neither of those things. Alchemists. Need. Mr. Powell, right. Brutalists. And let's do... or boom strikers. What's a boom striker? I have no idea what a boom striker is. I don't really want to. Let's... They're in my vanguard. Let's look for some boom strikers. Very excited to see who they are in sort of 15, 20 years. Right. If I hadn't realised we had an empty keep, I probably should have bought the done the crucible instead. So one of my Sagewrights has died already. Let's put this Peter Yager in. Back up to 14% increase in speed there. Right, we've got another attack, so 1.5 times experience for each enemy killed, and we've already got one corruption point up there, and down here with no corruption points we get a newborn baby. So we're going to have to try and defend this territory here, and experience is good at this stage. Right, our vanguard is on what? We've only got 4 troops available, so let's take let's take Irina. It's going to be a melee focused mission.
It's a fine day for battle, all things considered.
Bloody hell.
Day is a fine day for battle.
Okay. This is a pretty intense start. Right. That's managed to stun. Oh, there we go. That was easier said than done. Or easier done than said, I should say. Right. Let's move our caber jacks forward. Why are they stunned? That's a bit weird. Why are you all stunned? You gotta wake up now, please. Oh, I got an achievement. Rare achievement unlocked. Iron Cactus. Killed an enemy with a burst bush. To be honest, I think that he pretty much did himself in, but thanks anyway. Right, we're just going to wait until these guys have woken up. Could do without the XP loss, if we're being brutally honest. Right, go and hit him. There's another one. Let's take out this guy if we can. Excellent stuff. Nice throw. He's still drunk apparently, that's nice. More seeds around. Let's just move him up here. Just to see what we could see. Another one as well. Let's just keep everyone roughly together here. We can have a little bit of damage here. He's managed to stun himself on my armour, so that's nice. Let's smash him. While we're not using the front of our cave, we're choosing to swing it around and hit him with the rear. I'm not really sure, but let's hit him with the knockback. I'd rather not be so close to these burst bushes, if we're being brutally honest. Let's head round this way. I've got no shot on these guys, I don't believe, even though I can see them. So let's also come round this way. I wonder what he's drunk on. Right, first job, let's just retreat him out of there. Because we're going to throw a flask here.
I I get way too excited about this.
You want to stick your head around the corner here, dude? Okay, another lapse. And I've only just noticed that Salty's now got a nickname. He's the Raven. Right. We're just going to retreat away from that exploding bush a little bit. They're going to come to us. Little glancing blow there. Only 2 damage. Right, if you want to stay there so I can charge you, that would be fantastic. Right. That's a lower hit percentage than it should be. I'm stood right in front.
This battle will be studied for years to come.
Massive victory.
After all that, I should hope so.
Another upgrade for Salty. Oh no, sorry, Simone Flamingo Powell. Extra item slot or Spirit of the Dark. That's a no-brainer. We need more accuracy for our alchemists. Right. We desperately need some more troops. People keep carking it.
It's like getting the mail, only randomly and every few years.
So, nothing like the mail.
The Watcher. A man comes into the throne room claiming that he has spent the last 10 years watching the corruption from his home and just recently made some kind of connection with it. This connection cannot be put into things like words, but if you would let him take all your heroes back to his place, he is confident he can teach them how to achieve it as well. Respectfully decline the offer. We can't spare anyone right now. Tell the man you can spare Myrtle Bummer, but that's it. Tell the man that you'll think about it as you signal for the doctors to be brought in. Yeah, we're not. Not into that. Sleep well. The man spends the night under medical supervision, but when he wakes up the next morning, he has no recollection of the last 10 years. Apparently, he has been suffering from a form of insomnia, and last night was his first real rest in quite some time. As your doctors tell you the specifics, your unnerved heroes promise to always get a good night's sleep from now on. All heroes in your retinue have gained the well-rested personality. Excellent. Well, that seems quite a good place to, when you come back, hopefully we can build our next keep, get on with the Crucible, and we'll go from there. Thanks for watching.